Book of the week. What everybody is saying. Isn't that a clever name? Everybody. Body. This is a body language book by Joe Navarro. So this kind of advanced stuff, like for sales, if you want to learn like body language, really advanced. But this is very like interesting book, of course, if you are like me and curious about body language, learning it. Really a great guy to learn from because he's an FBI agent, a professional FBI agent. I think like over 20 years or something as an FBI agent. He's like interviewed all these people and read and observe people's body language, so he knows it really well. This book, by the way, link is in the description. You can shop this book and other books from bookdippers.com. But here are my 5 favorite takeaways from this book. And again, if you are in sales like me, I would highly recommend you pick up some like sales books like Way of the Wolf or something like that, Sell or Be Sold. Sales books. This is really advanced stuff for sales, but you can also use it for sales, and it's of course sort of life as well. To understand people's body language, it helps you to read people, understand people better. So the first takeaway is that careful observation is required to read people's body language. It's like Sherlock Holmes says to Watson, you see, but you do not observe. It is not enough to just watch, to see. You need to really like observe, like concentrate, like what does that mean? Like, oh, he did that, or that happened, and so on. And second, you need to recognize first what is the person's baseline. So somebody might step into an interview and they are already nervous or something, and that's not like their normal behavior, so that's not a good starting point. So you need to get them relaxed first. You need to see what they are actually, what is their baseline behavior, and then you can see, okay, that's what he's normally. Now his facial expression changed a little bit. Now he's doing that thing with his legs. Now he's starting to do that thing with his hands. Someone's baseline behavior might be like touching their nose all the time because they're itching or something, or try to make them feel comfortable, or some kind of like way of sitting or something. But when you understand what it's like the baseline, then you understand what is a normal behavior for them. And then third is that the most telling part of a person's body language is actually the feet, the legs. From down up, the higher you go, the less truthful the expressions are. You might think that the face is like the most expressive part of our body. Yeah, maybe expressive, but the face is also the easiest one to use to fake. If you are lying or something, if you are trying to fake it, you can consciously not very easily, but you can consciously change your facial expression, but your legs usually are doing like unconscious things, and they tell much more. And then next, clothing, talks about clothing as well. Clothing is actually way more important than many think. He talked about like how you should choose your clothes always for not only the situation if you're going to meet someone, but you need to understand also who else are you going to meet. You might think that this outfit is perfect for this event or this person or something, but if you're going to walk past like someone else, like maybe your employer or something, then the impression might not be that good to them. So you need to be very careful like with what you wear. And also interestingly, clothing, it sends a signal like the others that if you're well groomed and well dressed, you usually have like good mental health. That's a sign of good like mental health, that you're happy, that you're doing well when you're like really taking care of your clothing and grooming, shaving your beard and everything. And then the first thing that happens when people get depressed or otherwise like are not mentally that well, they start neglecting like shaving and dressing well. They just like wear like some dirty clothes and stuff like that. So that's important to understand. And I've noticed the better I dress in sales, like there's a clear difference when I put like my Hugo Boss pants on, my like clear white Hugo Boss sneakers, or tennis shoes that kind of like, it's very you should be very careful like how in choosing your clothes, like if you're in sales, because that's like the easiest way to earn more money in sales. Why would you not do it? Why would you set yourself against, like why would you climb an uphill instead if you could just wear like better clothes, like buy some Hugo Boss chinos and shoes instead of wearing like some skater clothing or like some broken pants or just like some jeans. You want to dress well, not of course too much either. Like if I'm selling solar, I'm not going to like put on a suit and tie, but you want to dress well if you're in sales. Anyways, moving on to the last point is that you cannot really fake a smile. A smile is really hard to fake. It really needs to be authentic. The difference between a real smile is that the lips start pointing up and the eyes start to narrow from the bottom. That's like a genuine smile. But if you try to fake it, you just like pull your lips like outwards and your eyes are like kind of more open and it looks really fake. So if you really want to smile and make like a good impression, you really need to feel good, make yourself feel good to really have an authentic smile. And the same goes for trying to fake being sad. You cannot really like force these lips to go down. You really need to be feeling distressed or sad to get your mouth to point down. Some people of course have a little bit like their lips naturally pointing down, but usually it's a clear sign that somebody is really distressed or like sad if they have their mouth pointing down. So that's it. Highly recommend getting this book. Also, if you want to support this channel, if you're a fan of these book recommendations every week, make sure to shop your books from the link in the description. That way the bookdeposit.com will pay me a small commission from those books you ordered. And thanks so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up to this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.